Let's talk about Team Adam right here. What was the first thing that you picked up from Adam, whether it was advice or do's and don'ts for being a performer, being on stage, recording?
Where to get the best tattoo. That's
When do you gotta say it?
Oh, well, I mean, he told me basically because I never smile. He's like, whenever you need a smile, just think of something dirty. So that's been working out.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to help you in your music career for sure.
Yeah.
You never
It's
know.
helping in my smiling career, but I don't know about music.
Now, you guys have experience performing, being in front of crowds. How different is it being in front of the stage for The Voice and being in front of America?
It's totally different because it's just that one moment. You know, it may end up on YouTube, but it's a doors closed concert. You know, so it's a little bit more easy because if you crack, well, whatever.
Right.
But knowing that it's 2 minutes that you have to prove in front of 12 million people for a vote, it's very nerve-wracking. You know.
Absolutely. Like I never really played on many stages in my life before this. It was mostly on the same level as like the people that are at the bar. Like, oh, there's music tonight? All right, cool. Who's this? Brendan Fletcher? All right, cool. So it's weird. It's like a completely different. It's a different experience. But Adam's helped me. He has helped me with stuff. Go.
Go. He just says
And
go.
cue.
And cue. It's I don't know, man. It's completely. I don't even really know if you can put it as different or just obscene or weird or whatever. But it's just something you're not really used to. Being that I do play in Nashville as much as I do, I'm used to being on stages in front of people. That's where I'm most comfortable at. That's my home. I live there. So being on a bigger stage like that, I feel more at home. But to touch on what Billy said, it is a closed-door concert. So you're singing it now in front of 800 some people, but there's live cameras on you, so you're singing for a whole entire country. So kind of got to try to block that out a little bit, yeah.
On top of that, does the competition around you really get to you guys, or do you guys only focus on yourselves?
You know, that is the one thing that blew me away about this whole thing. You don't care what other people are singing. You're not going, oh, God, they have a bigger note, or, oh, God, they have...
That's true.
Because we all really just, honestly, as corny as it sounds, genuinely care and love each other. And I never expected that. I really didn't. I thought it was going to be each man for themselves,
I mean, fist fights, everything, right?
But it's totally the opposite. So it just, everybody lifts each other up. And that's one of the remarkable things that I'm taking away from this that I really wasn't expecting.
Now, lastly, when you guys are working on the music that you guys are going to perform that night, what is that process like for you guys? Is it any different from when you guys would work on material that you would perform when you guys were back home?
It's not necessarily a different process. It's just a little bit more thorough now because it's not just singing on a regular stage anymore. I mean, you're on a stage, like I said, in front of a big crowd and millions of people, so you put a little bit more thought and a little bit more process into what you do. It's not really anything changed or different. You just put more time into it, definitely.
I mean, I've never had a vocal coach before, so like notes that I didn't even realize were like completely off key, like are being picked out and examined, and you're like, oh wow, like I'm not as good as I thought I was,
Get at it.
But yeah, you get great people on the show, and that they want you to do the best you possibly can, and I'm so lucky to be able to have those people help me out.
And lastly, why should it be all about Team Adam this season?
Listen.
Have you heard these dudes?
Have you heard
Yeah, have
them?
you heard these?
Listen, if we bring a genuine approach to a song, and if you can hit America with the best song, and Adam's been picking great ones so far, it's really anybody's game, honestly. And that's the cool thing, because you're in suspense every week.
Right,
You don't know. So it's not boring, I'll tell you that.
I think we all represent something different too, but we all get along, but we all represent a different facet of the music industry, and we all come from such different backgrounds, and when we're together, it just kind of like feels right, dude.
It just feels
so good.
I told myself I wasn't gonna.
And you
No.
almost did.
And I almost did. I did, man. I almost
serious.
I cried on stage. Almost did. I got a little teary. Yeah.